change and ready to go. A little bit later than I thought. It's 1:15 now. Got the bike ready, and that's where we're headed. Up those paving flags, across the moors towards Llangollen Forest. Let's get into it. I've just had a look at the 3 words for this space. If you want to do this ride, it's saga, succumbs and buckling. Apparently the military laid all these flags just as part of an exercise. Certainly glad they did, because it'd be horrendous from here. Just approaching Llangollen Forest now. We don't go into the trail centre. Do a left just before that. Head off left over the moors. So we'll just bob through. Head on up here. I've not ridden this section before because, like I say, this isn't one of the One Planet Adventure mountain biking trails. My days, that was deeper than it looked. Just cross that stile, back onto the moors. Now let's follow this trail up. Bit narrow here. Now they'll be coming down it and going up it. But there you go. A couple of times I looked at this route and I thought it should have been done in reverse. But I've gone with it. We'll see what happens. Coming up to a nice swampy bit now. Seen this on YouTube Pin TV the other day. Trying to get through here. Miserable. Damn it! Up over my boots. I knew it would be at some point. Shredding deep there. Fair play to whoever's brought these pallets up. So to the right of the fence, it's Llangollen, One Planet Adventure. I'm just outside at the back here. Got these masts. Popular because out the back, I have done it before, there's a nice descent down there. This route I've selected though doesn't look like it's heading that way. I think it's going straight on up here. Yeah, decent riding over there. Little double track descent on the second antenna. Loose and gravelly. I don't think I've been down this one before. Saying that, now this track's gone to concrete, I do recognise it. I've done a ride up from the Ponderosa Cafe and it came up here, so that obviously means that the Ponderosa's just down there somewhere. I don't know if you could see, but just down in the clouds where they're breaking a bit. That's probably the Horseshoe Pass Road. So we'll get down here. Also, if I remember, I think the farmer's got about 5 padlocks on this gate, which means I'll be lifting the e-bike. Not ideal. That's what I'll come out for today. Views like that. I love it. Looking at this commute map, sorry. Looks like the guy who rode it has done a left. He's heading off to the cafe for probably a brew and a slice of cake. Right, just zoom out. We are going straight over the Horseshoe Pass. There's a Horseshoe Pass there. If you can see it, we're going straight over. Click on its back wheel and reverse it through there. Fortunately, but yeah, this is the gate to remember. As you can see, this farmer does not want any off-road boys here. Like I say, there's about 1, 2, 3, 5 padlocks. That ain't opening. Heading up past these quarries. views have opened up nice. Looks like somebody's overnight in here. A solar panel on the roof. And along this track then, so we've got the quarries on the left of us. And to the right it's the A5104 road running adjacent to where we're pedalling. That goes from Llangollen, if you follow it back to the right, that's Llangollen. Further down heads to Corwin. Thank you, nearly took me out. Got some fell runners here. Hi. Hi pal. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Very nice. Someone else parking for Christmas night by the looks of it, with a mega view, panoramic. Yeah, the 5104, Corwin that way, Chester back that way. We go left, heading to Corwin, we're dropping off down to Carrog. And the sun is out. What a day. Just coming into the village. Looks like we're turning left. The route I've not been down before. Didn't even know this pub was here. And we're 7 miles in, 20 to go. I'm going to flick it up to E-MTB. Get it off tour. A little bit more assist for the climb. I've just pulled over here down this lane, feeling a little bit hungry, like I need a bite. Got a few energy gels with me, but this squashed flapjack, been in there a week or two, in date hopefully, doesn't matter if it wasn't. Just gonna have this before I get too tired. Just does not feel like Christmas Eve. I know I keep going on about it. Look at those views. Incredible. Downhill road section. Don't know what's around the corner. Much speed as I dare into a tractor. Lads, Merry Christmas. We're just going to be heading past the Grouse Inn, one of my favourite pubs, and the old Riverdee Bridge on the right. Shame I'm not stopping tonight, being there. To be today. So peaceful, no wind, alongside the river. Beautiful. It's always better to have you guys along for the ride. Enjoy chatting around to the camera. Doesn't feel like I'm on my own though, even though I am. Yeah, solo ride today. Bob's in Spain, and Chev up to his eyes with Christmas stuff, so he couldn't make it. I've ridden this lane before from the Grouse, headed down here, but instead of all the way down to Llangollen, the route sent me right and up over onto the tops of those hills on the right hand side. I went along the tops, and as I was coming down it sent me down across these moors. Oh, horrible. Went to rideable to not rideable to pushable, just pushable, and at one point the bike was above my head. It was that deep. I'd have been drier and more comfortable standing in a fish pond. It was a terrible route. I don't know who designed it, but not good at all. But I made it back to the pub, obviously, but this was in the pitch black, so relying on my torches. I knew I weren't a million miles away from anywhere, but it was so hard going. That was on a non-e-bike, so So if I was on the e-bike crossing those moors, getting deeper into the bog and the swamp, trying to lift the weight of the e-bike would have been an absolute nightmare. So I enjoyed the climb up, but not the climb down. It's not a route I'll be doing again. Commute loops normally get it right. Well, that was a disaster. So that over there is the road from Carrog, if you like, or from Corwin, and that's heading back to Llangollen. So that's what I'm doing. It's like a triangular loop, so this is the second leg, if you will. I've ridden from Llangollen all the way over to Carrog, U-turn at Carrog, heading back towards Llangollen now. When we get to Llangollen, we'll be doing a left going uphill towards World's End and back to the van. We're showing a dozen miles. We're going about an hour 10, hour 20. Just used first segment battery power, so I've only used 20% of battery. You probably noticed that this is mainly lanes, roads and tracks. I always choose a mountain biking route on commute, but I thought this time, to avoid all the slop that's going to drag me down and slow me down when we're limited on daylight, I looked at gravel riding, and this is actually a gravel loop. I just wanted to get out today more than challenging single tracks and that kind of stuff. Didn't need an accident, and I wanted to keep the average speed about 8 or 9 miles an hour rather than trudging through slop, as you saw earlier at Llangollen, doing about 3 miles an hour. So that's why I chose this route. Beautiful day, too nice to stay in. Adjacent to the river again. What a view. Beautiful Wales. Gotta love it. Incredible today. Just noticed the escarpments over there, so we're headed back over that direction. Follow this road round, and the van is just at the top of World's End. Bit of a downhill, which is nice. Probably heading towards Rule now. Get on the anchors because you can't see around the corner. Some water in that little fall. I do recognise this piece of road. I've done a night ride from the Sun Inn in Rule, and it came this way, the opposite direction. Pitch black, couldn't see anything, so I'm enjoying it way more today. This is the Sun Inn pub. I parked there once. Oh, right, the ride I spoke about a moment ago. I parked there. A lot of rides seem to start from here. So I just pulled up, did my ride, come back to a note on my window. And the landlady had asked me not to park there. So I felt embarrassed. I knocked on the door, apologised, offered her a £10 note for parking, but she declined it. Doesn't look open today. I said go in and have a cheeky half on a coffee. So bear that in mind if you do want to ride around here. Don't just assume that you can park at the Sun Inn car park because it's private and she has to pay for it. 17 mile in, still haven't quite used 20% of the battery. That's the difference between staying on roads and tracks and compared to off-road mud and slop and all that. See through the trees down there, but those are the Horseshoe Falls. Looking lovely today. So we're not that far from Llangollen. Nice little waterfalls there. That's the Chain Bridge, and on the left is the Chain Bridge Hotel, right on the banks of the River Dee. Just heading into Llangollen now, on the second leg of the triangle, if you like. Then we'll cross the river and head back up to the moors. Just heading through Llangollen town centre. Just come out of Llangollen. This is the final leg of the triangle, if you will. So you can see the escarpments ahead. So this nice road, scenic road, all the way back up to the van. As you can see across the vale there, they're just doing some renovations on my house. I wish. If you can see, 3 male pheasants in the field there. I love pheasants. Nice things about the countryside. Lovely bit of wildlife. They'll be up in a minute. Oh, lazy buggers are running. That car's gone past now. Yeah, this cottage was for sale, then it went off right move. Look at the location. Clear those trees, sort that out. Hot tub over there, overlooking the hillside. Be absolutely awesome, but it's gone off. I don't know if it's been sold or taken off the market. A bit tired. Oh no, there's a reeve on the door, so I'm assuming somebody lives there. Got me poking the camera at the front room window. But yeah, perfect location here. The only problem is there's no off-road parking unless you clear this section out. But yeah, got potential. Dream location. Yeah, all this is part of the property, so you get a driveway and a big garage on there. Another one I missed out on. More epic views. Can't leave the camera alone. This video vlog is going to be about 40 minutes at this rate. Just keep filming everything. Everything is so lovely around here. Still got plenty of light left at the moment. Shouldn't need the torches, fingers crossed. Just tractor stop. Get a little look at this young, lovely Highland coo. What an absolute little dude. Probably dad in the background up there. 25 to 4, exactly 25 miles in, excuse me, into the loop. Just dipped under 40% battery. About 2 miles to go. So we're at the spot now, actually designated as World's End, marked by this Ford. Fingers crossed it ain't too slipping and don't go on my arse. Better than it being icy though. Hello pal. That's it, we're back at the van on the Offa's Dyke path. Really enjoyed the ride. We're showing 26.3 miles to this point. It's 3:45, still got a bit of light, so I'm mega happy about that. Get the bike loaded, get changed in the van. Van now, 26 mile, fantastic loop, mainly on the roads and tracks, so avoiding all the slop. I've really enjoyed it. If you've watched till this point, impressive, hats off to you, but it's been great having you along, and you always enjoy the company of the camera and you guys watching. The big man's coming tonight. Have an awesome Christmas tomorrow, spend it with your friends and family. Really enjoy the time with those. Be kind. Hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Bye.